So he punched it and killed it. Yeah, the way you can, only two ways you can do this. You can either cast the spell to I just realized that this is probably not a good way of doing this, because I'm not going to be able to throw these because they'd go over the table. But yeah, you can either cast the transport minion spell to make it disappear again, or you can just attack it and kill it, much like the guard just did. You can attack your own minions in this. So I'm going to move all these over here in front of the table. Actually, we're gonna use the other method here. Use the shirt. Put the shirt down, and then start putting down all the weapons that we want to sell. And then we take the shirt. Since he won't buy the shirt, he won't take the stuff until we remove it. It's actually a better method than trying to quickly, very speedy put all that crap on there. Oh, yeah. Okay, and there we go. Alright, and now we can go and hit the food shop and go and sell those palm apples and spirit cap and fairy cushions that we gathered. And we can get a pretty little penny here, too. Alright, then we can go and sell the clothes. Alright, there we go. Get a drink real quick. Alright, there we go. Filled up our money box here a little bit. Sold all the stuff we didn't need. And then we'll head back to home base here and drop off our items we don't want. We really don't need the Vorpal Blade. It's pretty weak, other than its disruptability, and I prefer to use the spell to do it. The Fury is a nice sword, but I prefer not to use it. Damage-wise, it's not nearly as good as the Vorax, but it has magic, as you can see. It has Chop Melee, and then it has this, a spell you should probably recognize by now as Fireball. But the problem is, it also, when you hold it, it gives off light, and as you do that, it slowly drains the magic meter, which means if you hold it for too long, or even put it in your scabbard for too long, it will use up all the magic without you even casting a spell off of it. And I really think it's kind of not worth it, so I don't bother. Oh yeah, and then we have the chest that we found in that secret wall in the dungeon where those two ghosts were. Bunch more money. another scarab. I showed you what the scarab did earlier, so we don't need to worry about that. And we can just take this, and we don't need the chest anymore. Chests are heavy. Not worth carrying. Okay. Bane, Saros. We don't need the magic box. I'm probably never going to use it. And we're going to carefully set down these fire bombs. And we'll hold on to all of her stuff. So yeah, we're pretty much set now. Now we can go and head off into the castle. So... oh yeah, and then we have this extra staff. We'll actually give this to Chaos over here. And we'll put the key in there. And welcome to SkullKeep. Been waiting a long time to see this, haven't you? See what's inside this big, giant, fancy door? Well, we finally have all 4 keys, and now we're gonna see. Darkness. It's always darkness. So, we'll just head right in then. A keyhole. That would be what the keyhole's for. We need to find the key first. Alright, well, this is like a little eyeball that opens up and looks at you. It's called a tech eye. They don't always do a whole lot. They're just kind of creepy looking. The skeleton, on the other hand, is supposed to be a warning that you better watch what you're doing. Because when you step on this switch here, it decides to shoot a pair of fireballs down the hall. It only does it once though, so we can actually get. So now we can actually get down here. Each of these gates is opened by one of these 3 switches. This switch closes all the gates, so we got to step on this, press all these, and then run down the hallway as fast as I possibly can. Because this will open and close immediately, pretty much. As you can imagine, this is probably going to be pretty damaging. So we're going to actually cast a spell you might remember. Oh, Air Ross. O for air, Air for the for flight, and Ross for thief. This, of course, is the acceleration spell. It speeds you up, as you can see by them jiggling over here. Quickly press all the switches. And since our movement is almost instantaneous while we're accelerated, this is actually the fastest speed that I was talking about earlier. Since our movement is almost instantaneous, we can get down this hallway without taking any damage. And then what we're going to do... oh, yeah, that's right. You still can't get through that door. We need to find the key, which is right here. This is the minion map. Specifically, the Fetch Carry minion map. One of the few maps that doesn't replace the map preceding it. And then the gold key. I bet you can guess what this is to. Be very careful not to press on that switch, because that'll end up closing all these doors and you'll have to do it again. Aha! We're out. We can get back out now. And the first thing I'm going to do is this. Pull this little pyre here. Put it right there so I don't accidentally step on that space. And we don't have to worry about accidentally closing all these doors. Alright, and then we have this. This is the Tempest Sword. Just take this, and now there's a hole in the floor. Put it back, and the hole is gone. Pick it up, the hole is back. Put it down, the hole's gone. An interesting puzzle, isn't it? The idea is, well, here, first things first, I'll show you what this map does. We're going to use this potion bottle as our item. Okay. Unlike the Scout map, this one actually has a different minion in it. It has the same little switches down here, but it has a different minion that you control. First, you place an X.